Beloved soul, I know you've waited patiently, even as your faith sometimes wavered, for a sign, an answer, an indication that your prayers were heard. You've walked a long hallway, where many doors seemed closed, and the sound of your own footsteps was your only company. There were times you wondered if the heavens had forgotten your name, if your voice was lost in the vast silence of the cosmos. Angels bring me to you today, to tell you with absolute certainty, and with all the love we can convey, that your waiting is over. This is the sign. This message, reaching you at this very moment, is no coincidence. It is communication from on high, a letter delivered into your spiritual hands, confirming that the great shift you've longed for is, at long last, knocking at your door. Perhaps you don't yet perceive it with your physical eyes, but your soul, that wise and eternal part of you, already senses the vibrations of this transformation in the air. It's a subtle shift, like the first cool breeze that heralds the end of a long and tiring summer. It's the calm before a blessed rain that will wash away the road's dust and nourish the parched ground of your existence. What I am about to uncover may change how you view the past few years, and more importantly, how you prepare for the ones to come. There is a reason for the time it took, a wisdom in every silent tear, and in every sunrise that brought the same scene. Everything was being prepared, not just in the world around you, but primarily within you. Your heart needed to strengthen, your resilience to be tested, and your faith, even as small as a mustard seed, to prove unwavering. Now, you are ready. The old framework of your life, which could no longer contain the magnitude of your spirit, is ready for renewal. What seemed stagnant will begin to move. What was unclear will find clarity. Have you noticed that some coincidences in your life are not mere happenstance? Small encounters, words heard by chance, music playing at just the right moment. These are the initial signs of the grand shift approaching. The heavens communicate with you in subtle ways, preparing your spirit for the grandeur ahead. This message arrived at the perfect time, but you must promptly act within your heart, opening yourself to receive. Disbelief and doubt are the only obstacles that can delay the arrival of blessings. Before I continue this message, please type this mantra in the comments. The universe conspires in my favor. Now, continuing the message. Trust that your name was called. Trust that your request was sealed with celestial approval. The shift is not a distant possibility. It is a forthcoming reality. It will begin from the inside out. You will feel a new wave of courage, a renewed desire to explore things you had set aside. You will experience a lightness you haven't felt in a very long time, as if an invisible weight is being lifted from your shoulders. People and situations that drained your energy will begin to naturally recede, not due to conflict, but because of a simple incompatibility of vibrations. Your being is ascending, and what cannot accompany you to this new height must be left behind. Do not cling to it. Give thanks for the lesson and move on, for what awaits you is infinitely greater and more aligned with your true nature. Angels are around you right now, forming a circle of light and protection, ensuring this transition will be as smooth and filled with love as possible. Take a deep breath and feel this presence. Feel the peace they offer. This is your moment. The door you've waited so long for is opening now, but that's not all. There is something even deeper happening behind the scenes of your existence, something that will redefine your purpose. Beloved soul, for the new to truly blossom in your life, it is essential to understand the beauty and purpose of everything you have experienced thus far. The approaching shift is not an erasure of your past, but a direct consequence of it. Every trial, every sleepless night, every sacrifice you silently made for those you cherish, all of it was like the work of a skilled artisan steadfastly molding clay to create a resilient, invaluable masterpiece. You were shaped in the fires of adversity, which is why today your soul possesses the strength to uphold the magnitude of the coming blessings. The angels convey that you look back, not with sorrow, but with reverence for the woman you have become. You carried burdens that weren't yours, offered your shoulder to so many, and often forgot to care for yourself. You placed the needs of others above your own, believing this was your role, your mission. And indeed, your love and dedication were seeds of light, planted in many hearts. However, this period of extreme giving, where you empty yourself to fill others, is nearing its end. The shift the Creator brings into your life is also an invitation to learn to receive. It is a call to put yourself first, not out of selfishness, but as an act of self-love essential for your flourishing. Have you wondered why certain situations kept repeating in your life? Why it seemed you were trapped in a cycle, always attracting the same types of people or facing the same obstacles? This occurred because there were lessons your soul needed to fully grasp, and the most important of these was to recognize your own worth. You needed to understand that your happiness does not depend on anyone's approval, that your peace cannot be negotiated, and that your love is a treasure to be given to yourself first. Now that this understanding begins to take root in your heart, the cycle is breaking. Old patterns are losing their power. You are being freed from the invisible chains that bound you to a past of self-sacrifice. If this message resonates with your heart, know it is a gift from your guardians. And if you feel called to reciprocate this energy, understand that your support, through the Super Thanks button, helps us continue to provide these messages of light to so many other souls who also need a word of comfort. Your gesture of generosity creates a chain of kindness that returns to you in unexpected ways. Now, before we continue this message, type 777 in the comments to invoke the spiritual insight being poured upon you. What you considered your greatest mistakes or weaknesses were, in reality, your greatest teachers. The vulnerability you felt taught you compassion. The times you fell taught you the strength to rise. The solitude that sometimes visited you taught you to find the best company within yourself. Nothing was wasted. Every piece of your story, however difficult, is part of the sacred tapestry of your being. And now, you are ready to see the full picture, to understand how each piece fits perfectly into the grander design intended for you. The coming shift will not cancel your experiences. Instead, it will give them new meaning. You will look back and understand that everything, absolutely everything, was a preparation for this moment of rebirth. You are reaping the rewards of your perseverance. Your inner strength, quietly cultivated over many years, will now be your greatest ally in building the life you always dreamt of, but perhaps never allowed yourself to believe was possible. Believe now. Believe with all the power of your being. The past was your school, and you are now graduating with honors, ready to commence a new and magnificent stage. The cosmos is rearranging the stage of your life, and the pieces are moving in your favor. Prepare yourself, for the peace you have sought so diligently is poised to become your permanent dwelling. Beloved soul, let's discuss the character of this profound transformation, so your heart may settle and your mind grasp the beauty of what is unfolding. This is not a superficial change, like moving houses or jobs, although these may also occur as a reflection of what is happening internally. The true transformation, the epicenter of this earthquake of blessings, occurs within you. It is a silent revolution in your perception, a recalibration of your energy that will cause you to see the world and yourself with new eyes. Imagine that, throughout your life, you have been looking through a window clouded by the dust of others' expectations, stained by past disappointments, and fogged by worries about the future. Now, angels come with a cloth of light to clean this window. Suddenly, colors will become more vibrant, contours sharper, and you will perceive beauties in your daily life that previously went unnoticed. Joy will no longer be something you have to chase in grand events, but something you find in the small daily wonders. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your coffee, a smile from a stranger, the tranquility of a moment of silence. This shift will bring a deep sense of lightness. The worries that once kept you awake will begin to seem distant, smaller. You will cultivate an unshakable trust that everything resolves for your highest good, even if you don't understand how. This trust is not based on logic, but on a deep connection to the higher power guiding you. You will stop trying to control every detail and will learn to dance with life's rhythm, knowing that you are led by a wise and benevolent companion. People around you will observe this difference. They will say you look younger, that there's a different sparkle in your eyes. What they will be seeing is your soul expanding, free from the chains of fear and worry. Your presence will become a balm to others, as the peace you nurture within will naturally radiate outward. Before I continue this message, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. This helps us continue to create meaningful content for you. Now, continuing the message. This transformation will also awaken your dormant talents and abilities. That desire to paint, to write, to sing, to learn something new, which you had kept tucked away because you believed you didn't have time or had no talent, will emerge with an irresistible force. This is your soul's call to express yourself authentically. Give yourself permission to explore these passions. They are the path to your purpose, the way the heavens wish for you to share your unique light with the world. There will also be profound healing in your relationships. Connections built on dependence or conflict will either transform into relationships of respect and balance, or they will dissolve peacefully, making room for new friendships and loves that resonate in harmony with your new self. You will attract people who see you, value you, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Stop doubting your worth. You were created to be happy, to live in abundance, to love and be loved fully. Everything that has happened until now was to prepare you to claim this truth. The shift is a return to your natural state, a being of light, peace, and limitless strength. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 8. Type in the comments. I receive the angel's energy. My lucky number is 8 and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I care about most. If this message resonated with your heart, show your support with a super thanks and help spread this message of light to others who need it. This is the promise. The life you have waited for is no longer in a distant future. It is being born now, within you, with every conscious breath, with every choice made from love, not from fear. Embrace this new dawn with an open heart and a grateful soul. The best part of your story is just beginning to unfold. Beloved soul, for your inner dwelling to be truly ready to receive new blessings, a deep cleansing is required. And the most powerful tool for this purification of the spirit is forgiveness. The angels convey that you carry in your heart, like heavy stones in a backpack, the wounds from words spoken, promises broken, and actions that deeply hurt you. You may believe you have moved past these things, that you have buried them in the past, but the energy of these resentments continues to exist, occupying valuable space that could be filled with joy, peace, and love. The transformation the Creator is orchestrating in your life requires you to release these burdens. Holding on to bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. The only person still affected is you. This dense energy obstructs your energetic field, preventing new opportunities and positive people from drawing near. It's like trying to receive fresh water into a glass already full of dirty water. You must first empty the glass. To forgive does not mean to condone what the other person did. It is not to say that their mistake was acceptable, or that you have forgotten the wound. Forgiveness isn't about the other person. It is a gift you give yourself. It is an act of liberation. You are the one who looks at the chain that binds you to a memory of pain and decides, with all your strength, to sever it. It is to declare to the cosmos, I no longer allow this to hold power over my peace. I choose to be free. Perhaps the most important person you need to forgive is yourself. You blame yourself for decisions made in the past, for words said or unsaid, for opportunities you believe you missed. You are, often, your harshest critic. The angels ask that you look at yourself with compassion. The woman who made those decisions did the best she could with the understanding and maturity she possessed at that time. She did not have the wisdom you have today, wisdom precisely built from those experiences. Thank her for bringing you this far, and release her from all judgment. Embrace your past self with tenderness, and tell her that all is well, that she is loved, and that you can now move forward, together and peacefully. Forgiveness is a daily choice, a muscle that strengthens with practice. Before we continue, the angels ask you to do a release exercise. In the comments, write a list of people, including yourself, you would like to forgive. Visualize each one, send them love, and say, I forgive and release you. May peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice daily to strengthen your inner peace and release stress. By doing this, you not only cleanse your heart, but also send a powerful wave of healing into the cosmos. Often, the person who hurt you was also hurting, acting from their own limitations and confusion. By sending forgiveness, you break a cycle of negativity that may have persisted for generations. You become a point of light, an agent of healing in your family line and social circle. When you release resentments, a vast space opens within you. In this sacred space, Your intuition will become clearer, your creativity will blossom, and your connection to the heavens will deepen. You will begin to hear the calm and subtle voice of your soul with much greater clarity, and it will guide you unerringly to your highest good. The grand shift coming into your life needs fertile ground to flourish. Forgiveness is the fertilizer that prepares this soil. It is the act of self-love that signals to the cosmos that you are ready to receive the best. As you are no longer willing to carry anything less than peace, love, and joy in your heart, drop the stones from your backpack, beloved soul. Your path will be much lighter, and the destination awaiting you is too radiant to be reached with the weight of the past upon your shoulders. Free yourself and prepare to soar. Beloved soul, as the dawn of this new period of your life approaches, it is natural for shadows of doubt and fear to appear. The human mind instinctively tends to prefer the comfort of the familiar, even if that familiar place is one of stagnation or discomfort. The new, the unknown, however promising it may be, can awaken old insecurities. You might find yourself thinking, do I deserve all this? Will I succeed? What if something goes wrong? The angels are here to hold your hand and tell you, with infinite tenderness, that these fears are mere echoes of a past that no longer exists. They are ghosts of old beliefs dissipating in the light of your new awareness. The approaching shift may seem grand and still a little daunting, but you are prepared for it. Every step you have taken until today, every obstacle you have overcome, has strengthened you in ways you may not even realize. You have within you a reservoir of strength, wisdom, and resilience that is more than enough to navigate every new situation life brings. Fear is a voice that tries to keep you small, that recounts tales of your supposed limitations. Your task now is to learn to recognize this voice, to thank it for its attempt to protect you, but to choose not to believe its stories. Instead, choose to listen to the voice of your soul that speaks the language of love, trust, and expansion. When doubt knocks at your door, take a deep breath and connect with the truth of who you are, a powerful, loved, and guided being in every moment. You are not alone in this transition. Imagine a team of light around you, your guardian angels, your spiritual guides, your departed loved ones who support you from beyond the veil. They work tirelessly behind the scenes to open paths, clear obstacles, and bring the right people and opportunities into your life. Your only task is to trust and take the next step your heart indicates, even if you cannot see the entire staircase. Faith is precisely this, walking towards the light, even as your eyes are still adjusting to the brightness. One of fear's greatest traps is procrastination. It can convince you to postpone that important decision, to not start that project your heart desires so much, to wait for the perfect moment. The angels tell you that the perfect moment is now. Courage is not the absence of fear, but action, despite fear. Take a small step today in the direction of your dreams. Make that phone call, write the first page, enroll in that class. Every small action is a declaration to the cosmos that you are ready and willing to co-create your new reality. And the cosmos, in response, will move mountains to support you. Keep in mind also to be gentle with yourself during this process. There will be days when fear seems stronger, when doubt will try to pull you back. On these days, don't self-criticize. Embrace yourself. Rest. Ask for help from your guardians. One step at a time is all that is needed. The grand shift in your life is not a struggle, but a beautiful and peaceful stroll towards your own light. Fear feeds on the darkness of uncertainty. The best way to dissipate it is to ignite the light of trust. Trust the wisdom that has brought you this far. Trust the grander design unfolding. And above all, trust yourself. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you ever imagined. The woman you are becoming is not afraid of the future, for she knows she is its creator. She is not afraid of challenges, for she knows they are opportunities for growth. She walks with her head held high and her heart open, for she knows she is worthy of all the wonders life has to offer. This woman already exists within you. The shift is simply the process of allowing her to surface and take charge. Beloved soul, with your inner dwelling cleansed by forgiveness, and your heart strengthened against fear, you are now prepared for the most exciting part of this new period, to recognize and embrace the new opportunities the cosmos is sending your way. These opportunities are the natural expressions of the inner shift you are experiencing. They are the tangible response to your prayers and spiritual alignment. However, They may not come in the way you imagined, and that is why it is so important to keep your heart and mind open. Often, we ask for an open door, but we are so focused on a specific door that we don't notice the window that is opened next to us. The Creator's blessings are infinitely creative and can arise in surprising ways. It might be an unexpected conversation with a neighbor that gives you a brilliant idea for a new project. It might be an invitation to an event you considered declining, but which eventually connects you with people who will become cherished friends or collaborators. It might be a book that falls into your hands and contains the exact answer to an issue that was concerning you. The heavens operate through synchronicity, those seemingly random encounters and events which are, in fact, perfectly orchestrated. To recognize these signs, you must be present. Anxiety pulls us into the future, and nostalgia keeps us bound to the past. But miracles happen in the now. Practice mindfulness in your daily activities. Taste your food. Observe the people around you. Truly listen to what others are saying. By grounding yourself in the present, you become a more sensitive antenna, able to pick up the subtle messages and invitations the cosmos continuously sends you. Before we continue, please share this video with 2 beloved people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Now, continuing the message. Another way opportunities will become apparent is through your intuition. That feeling in your chest, that gut feeling, that sudden thought that seems to come from nowhere. This is your soul communicating with you, pointing the way. Learn to trust these inner promptings. The logical mind will try to rationalize, doubt, and find reasons not to follow this guidance. But your intuition has access to a much greater wisdom. The more you listen to it and act upon it, even in small things, the stronger and clearer it will become. It is your inner compass, calibrated to lead you directly to your treasure. Be open to receiving help as well. One of the lessons of this new period is to understand that you don't have to do everything alone. Allowing others to assist you is an act of humility and openness. When someone offers you a favor, advice, or a shoulder to cry on, accept with gratitude. Often, angels use people as their instruments to deliver the blessings you've requested. By accepting help, you honor the giver and open yourself to the abundance of the cosmos. Opportunities can also come disguised as challenges. Something that initially seems like a problem or obstacle can be, in reality, a necessary detour to lead you onto the right path. If a door suddenly closes, do not despair. Trust that a greater and better door is being prepared for you. Sometimes, the cosmos needs to move us out of a situation that no longer serves our highest good, even if we don't perceive it at that moment. The key to all of this is receptivity. Maintain an attitude of positive expectation. When you wake up, declare to yourself, "I am open and receptive to all the good things the cosmos has for me today." And then, observe. Opportunities are everywhere, waiting to be noticed by a grateful heart and an attentive eye. Your life is becoming a blank canvas, and the heavens are giving you the most colorful brushes and paints. Don't be afraid to experiment, to try, to create the masterpiece that is your new life. Every new opportunity is an invitation to uncover more about yourself and the incredible power you possess. Beloved soul, as you navigate this powerful transition, releasing the past and embracing new opportunities, the most profound and fulfilling shift that will occur is the encounter with your true self. For a long time, you may have lived wearing masks, playing roles imposed by society, family, or yourself. The role of the good daughter, the devoted spouse, the perfect mother, the capable professional. All these roles are parts of your story, but they do not constitute your entirety. Now, you are called to set aside these labels and embrace your essence, the magnificent woman who exists behind all definitions. Who are you when you are not trying to please anyone? What makes your heart sing when you allow yourself to dream without limits? What are your deepest truths, those you may have silenced for fear of judgment or misunderstanding? This is the time to uncover and honor these answers. The shift in your life is an invitation to radical authenticity. It is to stop shaping yourself to fit into small spaces and to begin expanding your light so the world adapts to you. This may mean saying no more often to things that drain your energy, so you can say yes to what nourishes your soul. It may mean expressing your views calmly and decisively, even if they differ from those of most. It may mean changing your style, your hobbies, your friendships, so that everything in your external life is a faithful reflection of your inner landscape. This process of shedding false layers can be uncomfortable at first. Some people who were accustomed to your old version may resist or not understand your transformation. Don't let this deter you. Those who truly love you will celebrate your liberation and be inspired by your courage, and you will attract new souls into your life who resonate with your truth, creating much deeper and more meaningful connections. Embrace your peculiarities, your passions, your supposed imperfections. They are the qualities that make your spirit unique and precious. The woman you are becoming does not apologize for who she is. She celebrates her wisdom, accumulated through years of experience. She honors her body, the sacred temple that housed her in this existence. She trusts her intuition, recognizing it as the voice of the Creator within her. She allows herself to be vulnerable, knowing that in vulnerability lies true strength and the ability to connect with others from heart to heart. You will begin to feel a new sense of inner strength, not a power of dominance over others, but the serene power of being the author of your own story. You will perceive that happiness is not a destination to be reached, but a choice you make in every moment, deciding to focus on the love, gratitude, and beauty that surround you. Your presence will become magnetic, not through effort, but by the simple radiance of your authentic light. People will feel drawn to your peace, your joy, and your wisdom. You will become a beacon, guiding others, without even realizing it, to also find their way back to themselves. This is the culmination of your transformation, not just having a new life, but being a new you, a freer, truer, more complete, and more radiant version. This woman was always there, patiently waiting to be unearthed. Now it is her time to shine. Welcome her, honor her, love her, because this is you, in your purest and most beautiful expression. The entire cosmos celebrates your return to yourself. Beloved soul, we've arrived at the threshold of your new reality. All the pieces have moved. The chessboard of your life has been rearranged, and now you stand tall, at the entrance to a fresh and hopeful path. The shift that was once a whispered request in your prayers is now a vibrant and pulsating presence in your heart. This is not the end of a process, but the glorious beginning to a life filled with purpose, joy, and a deep sense of peace. The sign you waited for has been given. The heavens' promise is being fulfilled. Look around you and observe the indications. Sense the shift in the quality of the morning light. Perceive the new clarity in your thoughts. Note the calm that is beginning to settle in your chest. Things that once deeply troubled you now seem to lose their power. You are developing a higher perspective, an eagle's view, which can see the full picture and understand that every valley was necessary to reach the mountaintop. Your life from this point forward will be characterized by unhindered grace. This does not mean there will be no challenges, as they are part of the human experience and are catalysts for our growth. The difference is how you will encounter them. You will no longer view them as punishments or as signs that something is wrong. You will recognize them as opportunities to apply your new wisdom, strengthen your faith, and deepen your connection to the Creator even further. You will traverse them with the serenity of one who knows they are not alone and that everything works together for their highest good. Abundance will become your natural state. And I'm not just speaking of financial plenty, although that is also part of the equation. I speak of abundance of love, genuine friendships, health, creativity, time to do what you love. You will step out of the scarcity mindset, which led you to believe resources were limited and that you had to fight for every crumb. You will enter the consciousness of prosperity, understanding that you live in a benevolent cosmos and that there is more than enough for everyone. Your heart, now clear and open, will become a magnet for miracles. Your gratitude will be the key that unlocks all doors. The more you give thanks, the more reasons you will have to be grateful. Cultivate the habit, at the end of each day, of acknowledging the small and great blessings you received. This simple yet powerful practice will keep your vibration high and continually align you with the cosmos path of prosperity. You are living proof that faith moves mountains. Your persistence, your resilience, and your ability to keep believing, even when everything seemed dark, were the forces that ignited this grand transformation. Your story is a testament to hope, and will serve as an inspiration to many. Do not underestimate the power of your example. By living your new life fully and authentically, you will give permission for others around you to also dare to dream and transform their own lives. This is your legacy. This is your light shining in the world. If this message resonated with you and your current situation, please type in the comments, "My life is now transforming with celestial permission." Share your experiences in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.